Hey everyone, Cahlen here, and today I'm going to be showing you my Wizard's belt. So I have been wearing belts for a long time, and I don't even need them to hold up my pants. They're important because they can hold fairly heavy gear, and gear which you need to have readily available to you at a moment's notice. You can hold it in a place where it's not going to, the weight isn't going to hinder your ability to move. It's not going to wear you down. Right there at the waist is a really good place to have weight, and it keeps it out of your way. So one of the problems that I experience with a heavy belt, when you've added a lot of things to it, is that it starts to kind of eat into the front of the hips. And so I have my bedroll with my Thermarest pad, sleeping pad, and then I have my summer sleeping bag and the tarp, which could basically be the shelter, all rolled up together into a bedroll, and I can attach that to the back of the belt, right? So it's sitting there. It's kind of a little bit heavy and hanging out backwards, so it's a little bit awkward, but all that back, right, pressure of that puts pressure on the front of my hips. So basically what I did was I took a normal this is difficult. Okay. I took a normal belt. So you can see this is just a normal cloth type belt, and then I added these shoulder straps. You can see there's two shoulder straps. This is the part that would be going into your shoulder, but it's going into my hip, right? And then on the front it has these straps that attaches to it. So there's three straps, you see, and basically in between each of the straps you can put, you know, either one big thing or two little things. So two little things. Then when I'm ready, I'll be putting my special forces shovel right here, right, which is not just a shovel. And then I will have my noisemaker here. So anyways, I'm going to take this apart and I'll show you what's on it currently, and then I will show you basically how to put it back together. Okay, so I'm taking it apart now, and basically I'm just going to slide it. That's one of the nice things about this, is you can slide these pads to where you want them, and it holds your gear in very specific places. So very beneficial. This is a really cool thing. So anyways, now my two things are free here. Here's the pad, right? Then there's just that all over again with two different items on it. Whoop. Okay, just for fun, we're going to go into what I'm carrying kind of anywhere I go type situation. So, oops, this is a case for a monocular, right? So I can look and see far into the distance, and I found I can even put it up to the camera on my phone and record seeing those distances. So that's cool. I think it's waterproof. It's pretty rugged. It's pretty cool. Okay. Then, so that's on my left side. No, that's on my right side. The other thing on my right side is basically pepper spray for large, unruly animals of all sorts. Then on the left side, I have my Mora knife, I think Garberg Carbon. So this is a nice knife. This is a really nice knife. And easy access, you know, for if I need it for cooking or defending myself. It's a nice knife. Okay, so then this is also on the left side, and it's just it's a multi-tool, right? It's a Leatherman. It has all kinds of different things on it, like knives and scissors and stuff like that. So very cool thing to have. So all right, so let's put it all back together. This is the slower, you have to remember things. Okay, so it's gonna be like this. So I'm gonna slide this one. Oops. Now I'm gonna slide this one in, and I want those on the front, so I'm gonna go. Okay. Then we're gonna put my knife. No, this is wrong. See, I told you this is hard. You have to like think backwards. Anyways, you get the general idea, right? You put the things on, then you put it back through the thing. Now it's secure on there, right? And then you keep going, and then you add the other one. And you're gonna have to think about it to know, to make sure you're getting the things in the right place, but I'm gonna have to like take a moment to myself and set it all up. Okay, so here's the belt. I almost had it, I just put them on, yeah, the wrong one there. Okay, so now you just put it on like a belt, and you're not gonna strap it in between your pants. This isn't what that's for, right? So if I needed to hold up my pants, I'd have another belt underneath this. So this is basically kind of to go just wrap around my waist here, pull it pretty tight, center it, and then move the things. And there's a good amount of friction, so they want to stay put, but also you can move them pretty easily when you want to. So basically now they're sitting right here. Here's the pepper spray, here's my look glasses, here's my multi-tool, here's my, defense and multi-purpose knife. So, plus the other things, right? Noisemaker and special forces shovel. And then also in the back would be the bedroll, right? So holding a lot of stuff here, but it really in the optimal space and solving the one main problem about that, which is putting a lot of pressure on the hips, so I've got this padding now. So that's the Wizard belt. I haven't actually tried it out yet to see if the padding is going to make a pretty big difference, but the next time I go out, this is how I'm going to roll. And I'll be taking my backpack. My new backpack has the ability to, it has a hip belt on it like many backpacks do, but you can take that off, and I think I'm going to take that off and then let the backpack just kind of rest on the belt. And the backpack will be super light anyways, because all of this stuff is not in the backpack, and also it's spring, so I have to carry way less stuff. So anyways, I'll show you all that when I'm loaded up like that. That could be, I don't know, a week or two before you see that. But anyways, that's the Wizard belt as it is today. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider sharing it. If you'd like to help me out in a more substantial way, you can learn how to do so at cahlen.org/gift. And if you'd like to have a one-on-one conversation with me, whether publicly or privately, you can learn how to do so at cahlen.org/one-on-one. Thanks again for watching.